JagranJosh.com brings for its aspirants current affairs video for the period 6 July to 8 July 2016, which will be of immense help in their preparations. Current affairs headlines. New tarantula species named after Nobel laureate Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Shankaracharya Committee formed to examine desirability and feasibility of new financial year. US sanctions North Korean leader Kim Jong-Un for human rights abuses. Rajasthan becomes first state to introduce minimum wages for part-time workers. Supreme Court appointed Green Panel recommends high pollution cess of 20 to 22% on diesel vehicles. Deepa Karmakar named world-class gymnast by International Gymnastics Federation. India ranks 91 in Network Readiness Index 2016. Current affairs in detail. New tarantula species named after Nobel laureate Gabriel Garcia Marquez. The species was discovered in an isolated mountain range in Caribbean Colombia. Its defense mechanism includes releasing stinging hairs that dig into predators' eyes and people's skin. Kankuamo refers to the indigenous people of the Chibcha family from the Caribbean region of Colombia. It was named after Marquez as a homage to the country where it was found. Marquez, a Colombian novelist, won 1982 Nobel Prize in Literature. Shankaracharya Committee formed to examine desirability and feasibility of new financial year. The 4-member committee has been asked to submit its reports by 31st December 2016. It will examine the merits and demerits of various dates for the commencement of financial year. It will take into account the genesis, suitability of financial year from point of view of correct estimation of receipts and expenditure of central and state governments. In case the committee decides to recommend a change in the financial year, it will also work out the modalities for effecting the change. US sanctions North Korean leader Kim Jong-Un for human rights abuses. It was sanctioned by the US Department of the Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control. This is the first time that US has sanctioned North Korean leader over human rights abuses. It also sanctioned 10 other individuals and 5 entities of North Korea. They were sanctioned under the North Korea Sanctions and Policy Enhancement Act of 2016. Measures freeze any property the individuals have in the US. Rajasthan becomes first state to introduce minimum wages for part-time workers. A notification to the effect was issued by the Labour Department of Rajasthan. With the notification, part-time workers now come under Minimum Wages Act 1948. Now people working less than 4 hours a day will be paid 50% of the prescribed day minimum wage. The Minimum Wages Act 1948 sets the minimum wages that must be paid to skilled and unskilled labourers. The Act is legally non-binding but statutory. Supreme Court appointed Green Panel recommends high pollution cess of 20 to 22% on diesel vehicles. ECC of 10% of the vehicle's cost be imposed on diesel cars with engines up to 1200 cc. ECC of 20% tax will be imposed on diesel vehicles with engines smaller than 1500 cc in size. It recommended a cess of 22% on vehicles with engines over 1500 cc. It also recommended high pollution cess of up to 25% on cost of diesel cars above 2000 cc. EPCA is a Supreme Court appointed Green Panel for Delhi National Capital Region. Deepa Karmakar named world-class gymnast by International Gymnastics Federation. With this, she also became the first ever Indian gymnast to receive the honour. She's an Indian artistic gymnast from Agartala, Tripura. She's the first woman in the gymnast history to land the Pradunova, one of the most dangerous vaults. She won 10 gold medals at 2 national games. She received the Arjuna Award in August 2015. India ranks 91 in Network Readiness Index 2016. The index was released as the part of the WEF's Global Information Technology Report 2016. Singapore leads the index, followed by Finland, Sweden, Norway, and the United States. India, 91st, was ranked the lowest among the BRICS countries. Europe remains the technology frontier. 7 of the top 10 NRI countries are European. Malaysia leads the emerging Asian economies in 2016 and moves up one spot to 31st position overall. For more on current affairs, log on to jagranjosh.com.